and welcome to a series that we're calling Member Voices with the Restaurant Technology Network. I'm Angela Diffley, the co-founder of the Restaurant Technology Network. And today I'm talking to one of our supplier members, Joshua Nord, who's the Vice President of Software Development at QSR Automations. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing today?
Hey, Angela. I'm well. How are you?
Great, great. Well, thank you for taking time to speak with us today a little bit about your experience in the RTN community so far. So tell us a little bit about your role there at QSR Automations and kind of why you guys decided to join RTN.
I lead all of the software development and engineering at QSR Automations and play a big part in our product development team as well. I think we originally joined RTN. We've been a part of Mertech with Hospitality Tech for years, and that's been a big part of our marketing strategy. I think originally with RTN, it was an interesting idea to be a part of something new and hear directly from operators. And we really just didn't want to miss out. We wanted to check it out and see what it was. So I think that's where we started our first year, and we're excited to see how it went.
Yeah. And you've been involved in some of the work groups. So tell us just, for people that are watching that maybe have never attended a work group or don't really understand how they work, tell us a little bit about just your experience in the work groups and what came out of it and how you felt about your personal and professional experience collaborating in that unique way.
Sure. I think I was lucky because we started right at the beginning at the Mertech. We got in little groups and heard what the operators cared about and then formed work groups based on that. So one of the work groups that I joined was about open APIs and integrations between vendors. That was a real pain point for operators. So after that Mertech, we had the meetings scheduled and spent a lot of great time getting on calls week over week, making sure we understood the challenge, had it laid out well, and then as a group with the vendors and their operators talking through how we could solve for that. What kind of real product could we build, like a specification or a helpful guide, an API? What could we do to help solve that problem that's common across the industry?
Yeah, and that was a big problem, right? That has been a big problem for so long, and I think that was the number one problem that topped our list as far as when we launched RTN is the disparate systems and the integration issues that plague the industry.
Right. I think the flow of information, having systems work together, is a really big part of the restaurant business overall today. So almost every vendor has that mindset as well, and it's not an easy challenge to get everything to work together. I think experience from lots of folks has shown us that open standards can really help make a difference there and make things work together better and still leave opportunities for vendors to differentiate themselves in other areas besides whether or not they can get the data.
Yeah, and in those work groups, for example, the API work group, how do you work together? I personally know, but I know a lot of people watching this don't understand. How do you work together with perhaps, say, competitors in the group? What is the vibe, I guess, of the work groups?
It feels like old friends mostly. There are a lot of technology veterans that have been in the industry for years and know each other to some degree. It's laid out clearly at the start of each meeting. It's not about sales. It's not competitive. So I think it goes really well. Everybody's willing to contribute what they've learned in the past, best practices and good ideas and thoughts for the future. I think it doesn't usually turn out to be hard for vendors to have a discussion and talk about things that they have in common without giving away any secrets that they're working on. There's still lots of opportunity for vendor value.
Yeah, and I think that's the key when you said things that we have in common, right? We're trying to find the sameness whereby some sort of standardization or some sort of best practice can make us all move faster and innovate faster rather than looking at the secret sauce, right? We're looking at how can we all agree on something that makes sense for the industry moving forward.
Right. Nobody really wants to spend all their time figuring out how to make the same data point flow between different systems. They want to build some cool feature or something that makes the operations of the restaurant work better.
Right, absolutely. And so tell us a little bit before we break here about what you guys are working on. Is there anything unique that you guys are doing, in light of COVID and the struggles, obviously, that the restaurant industry has been plagued by this past year? What have you guys been doing uniquely?
Well, I've already said that I feel and QSR feels integrations are really important. So that's a big part of what we're doing. Our Connect Smart platform has tied together our kitchen and front of house products for years, and we're continuing to push on that. So through contactless initiatives that we were working on beforehand, and we keep expanding related to COVID and off premises. So everywhere we can take our information and our product niches and pull things together better, we're really pushing on those this year.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, obviously your company has the philosophy of, integration at its core. You seem to have that as one of your core values. We build software, when you build solutions. So you're a great fit for the community, and we appreciate all of your thought leadership that you've contributed over the 2 years since we've been alive and kicking. And we look forward to more from you guys to come. So thank you, Josh, for your work in the community and beyond.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's been great to be a part of RTN starting out and seeing what it's turning into. I think there's a lot of value here, and I'm excited that we get to be a part of it.
Great. Thanks, Josh. Take care.
You too. Bye.